Hello, ladies and gentlemen, Konadra here. Welcome back to Dirt 4, continuing our career mode playthrough. Today, we're going to take a little bit of a break from the regular rally and go ahead and do some classic or historic rally. I had already recorded the intro to this video, and I lost that audio, so I have no idea what I would have been saying right about now as I'm looking at the footage. But what I ended up deciding to do is the pre-80s event, which takes place in Michigan and Australia, and we're going to go ahead and use the Ford Escort, which is one of the cars that was one of my absolute favorites in Dirt Rally. Also, I went ahead and made some changes to my steering and inputs. I had noted some steering lag, or input lag, in the previous experiences here in Dirt 4. I think a lot of that was visual, so I have turned off the visual hands to make sure the wheel is rotating at the proper speed, and hopefully that gets rid of that visual distraction to me that the in-car wheel is not doing as my wheel inputs kind of show it should be doing. And I went ahead and added some brake and throttle dead zone? Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, dead zone, to help aid the fact that my pedals are getting a little bit worn out. So let's head to Michigan and do some historic rally. Alright, as you can see, no hands. Look, Ma, no hands. 3, 2, 1, go!
200 over bumps.
Okay.
250. Right 4 long. Keep in. Don't cut.
So yeah, this car was so good in Dirt Rally. Really enjoyed it. But this is my first time rear-wheel drive in Dirt 4. So I'm going to take it a little easy here, make sure we don't get too carried away. From what I've heard, there's been some complaints that the rear-wheel drive cars do not oversteer enough in Dirt 4. They don't throttle oversteer much at all. So far, my feelings are the car feels much more dug in. Like maybe the gravel tires are much better modeled.
Into left 6.
It just feels like,
right 5.
Ooh, that was
60.
pretty bad understeer there, actually.
60.
I expected the car to turn in much harder than it did. Interesting.
80.
Okay, I was able to get the tail to slide a little bit there.
And right
That was a pretty big incident.
Left 6 over crest.
Actually.
60.
Perhaps I should have done some more of those shakedowns.
Right 4 long, don't cut. And right 6, don't cut. 250.
First time
200
playing and
60.
a good little break here so I can get myself reacquainted with everything.
Right 5, don't cut. And right 4.
I also made some controls adjustments. Gave myself some dead zone in the pedals because my pedals are very worn out and they jitter a bit. So I might have been getting some brake grab in the other cars.
Right 6. And left 5. 40 through dip.
I mean, other than that turn where it really understeered, it is quite nice. Pretty balanced.
100. Crest 60 past junction.
It oversteers on the brakes pretty strongly. More off throttle oversteer than on throttle.
Okay, get her into the marshal.
That's a rather difficult marshal area to get into. Okay, two greens,
right,
2 reds.
Not bad. Let's push it next stage.
Yes, sir. Evening or morning now, I'm not sure which. We are in 2nd place overall at the moment. I have
It's just cosmetic damage. Nothing that'll affect our performance.
Yeah, the car I think is probably fine despite that rather heavy incident. I have a topic of conversation, but I don't know that I'm going to be able to spit it out here.
1,
Go.
Right 6 over crest.
And it has to do...
Right 4
Oh, I just now noticed the tack lights, where they are.
And right 6, 80.
But it has to do
Left
with
6.
my commentary in series like this, iRacing, Formula 1, any of the racing series that I do, which is predominantly what I'm doing here at the moment.
200 over bumps. 80.
It's not normal, in my opinion. This is not the
Right 6.
normal style of commentary on racing videos. Very few people tend to live commentate and would rather post commentate, or they simply just
crest
show
60.
footage of them racing
Turn
with minimal
keep
talking.
right 60. Don't cut. Keep left over crest.
So,
Left 5. 60.
what's important out of that, I think,
Left
is that you're
5.
getting very raw thoughts out of me. You're
Into
not
right
getting
4 long over
filtered
bumps.
thoughts. You're not getting well
Into left 3. Don't
considered
cut.
and
Right 5.
thought out,
And right
drawn
4.
out
Post outside.
conclusions.
60.
So a lot of times I'm gonna
Left
say
6
things
through dip. Water splash. Right
like,
5.
wow, I can't believe the car did that right here. I can't believe that that rock threw me off.
4 long.
I can't believe that
Keep
driver in front of me
Don't
did
cut.
that to me.
100. Left 6.
Even I, watching
And left 4
after
long.
when I'm editing,
100. Left 4.
very rarely agree with my takes
And
on
right
stuff
6
like that.
Into left 5.
But between the
Right 4
adrenaline
long. Don't cut.
of
And
doing this
right
kind of
6.
stuff
Don't cut.
and the amount of
250.
focus it
200
takes,
over bumps. 60.
a lot of those on-the-spot takes
Right 5.
probably not
And
extremely
right 4.
accurate.
100.
Some of them might be,
Left 4.
but you gotta take into
And
account
right 6.
sometimes the
Into left 5.
the heat of the
80
moment for it.
over finish to stop.
and kind of use
Okay,
that to
get
judge
over the marshal.
what it is I actually mean. Wow, that was nice and clean, but very slow. Very slow. The car just felt slow, like it.
All right, so not bad. Let's push on the next stage.
All right, so we need to do better, obviously. I need to get my repairs done. I would love to know what was damaged, if we got some engine damage in there or something. Because, no engine damage. Just bodywork and some damper damage. It felt real down on power there for some reason. Let's do those. No, I always forget what I'm doing here. Confirm repairs, that's what I want. But I think I just need to be a little less scared of it after that first stage and our little rollover or
The
spin
pace will
around.
be coming through nice and clear for you.
Okay. I think I maybe got a little jaded there, so let's
5.
try to pick it up again here.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
Right 6 over crest. 80.
Don't really need the wipers there.
And right 4 post outside. 130. Right 4.
Really
tightens,
do
keep in, don't cut.
Think that Michigan
left
is the
6,
biggest surprise.
150.
I kind of
Left
worried about
4 long, keep in, don't cut.
Oof.
250.
just the thought of Michigan
Right
being
4
one of
long,
the
keep in,
locations they picked.
200.
Because it doesn't seem like it would be very exciting terrain, and it
Right 3.
doesn't seem like it would be a really awe-inspiring place
Into
to
left 6.
rally.
Right 5. Keep left
A
over
little
jump,
wide there.
maybe. Left
But
4,
it's actually
dip,
definitely one of my
60, don't
favorites. It
cut.
feels
Right 5.
a lot more
130, left
like the
4
rally
long,
that
keep in,
I
don't
think
cut.
of, and the rally that I relate to,
Left 6.
than did, say,
Left
Greece
4 long, 80.
in Dirt Rally.
Right 5, don't cut. And right 4, don't cut. 200. 200
And I
over
think,
bumps.
oh,
60.
shut up, brakes. I think one of the great things, too, is the
Left 6 long.
good contrast, the light gravel with the
60.
fall
Right
foliage
5,
background.
200.
Oh, I thought I was going to back into somebody there. Lost a bunch of
Right
time.
4 long,
I was
keep in,
running at the
60.
mouth and not listening to the calls.
Right
We got to
6,
drive
don't
real,
cut.
real good from here on out.
And left 4. And right 6. And right 6.
Yeah, I feel like
Into
I'm,
left
other
3.
than that acute turn that I totally missed, made the pickup on
Left
where we're
6.
going pretty well.
And right 4.
Gotta call shenanigans on the
And
people that
bumper.
said,
And
no, you
left
just can't
6.
slide these rear-wheel drive cars in
Left
this game.
5, 60. Right 4
I'm getting
through
some pretty good
dip,
slides out of it.
inside. Keep middle over crest. Left 5, 150.
enjoying it.
Right 6 over crest. 80. Right 5. And right
Ooh, that
4,
felt good right there.
100. To finish.
Sometimes you just have turns that just feel right, and that was one of them.
Okay, get her up to the
That was
marshal.
red, huh? Wow. But we stayed ahead, and we don't have to listen to these stupid brakes anymore.
That went really well.
I agree.
Great stage, good work.
I agree. That went well. Only still two stages left to do here. Got a long ways to go. I guess we're gonna get a second service
Looks like
station.
everything is running well today. Touch wood.
Touch wood. I thought that's what he said last time. Maybe that's a term different than what I'm thinking it means.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Off we go.
110 over bumps. 200. 200 over bumps. 80.
I'm sure this car is supposed to be driven H pattern, but to be honest,
Left 6, don't cut. And left 4
the
long,
fact that you have to
80.
switch the whole game's
Right
preferences
6.
over between H pattern and flappy
left
paddle,
5,
depending on the car you're
40
driving,
through dip, right 6 over
I'll
crest.
probably just keep it on flappy paddle,
4 long.
because most everything we're going to drive is going to be that way.
Right 4 long, keep in, 150.
I'm excited to eventually do leagues here in Dirt 4 because
Left 4 long, keep in.
I think
Don't
with
cut. 250.
a little bit
Left
wiser
6 over
setup
crest,
events,
dip, 100.
we could do some more interesting stuff like that.
100 over bumps.
Boy, I feel like this car might be down on power compared to its competitors or something.
200 over bumps.
These fast sections. Yeah, I guess I pulled a little lead
Left
there.
5, and turn open hairpin left.
But man.
100.
Alright, need to move those calls up even further, obviously.
Keep right over crest.
But before that hairpin, that was
110
a
over
ball.
bumps.
I love that.
100. Left 4 over crest.
So
And
4
right 6.
over crest, so we need to
And left
slow down a
5.
lot more than we did. A lot more than we did. Get it going, get it
200 over
going.
Bumps. 60.
Don't let it freak you out.
Right 5. And right 4. 150.
But also don't try to overdrive and make up for it.
3 long, keep in. 150.
I think I gotta get used to really handing it some wheel. Drive out of it. Come on, car. There you go.
Right 6. Into left 5. 150. Right 4 long. Keep in. Don't cut. 60.
Pretty tight turn
Right
here,
6.
right? That wasn't bad.
Into left 4 long. Opens. Keep in. 200. Left 4 long. Keep in. Don't cut.
Take out those banners.
150.
Screw your
Right
banners.
4 long. Tightens. Keep in. Don't
I
cut.
really love those banked turns.
Into left 6.
Another thing is I don't feel like
And
I'm
right 6.
I'm
Into
spending
left
enough time in
3.
each car to
150.
really get comfortable with them. It took me forever
Right 3.
to feel like I actually knew and developed a good feel for the
Into
cars
left
in rally.
6, 80. Left 4.
Late to the brakes there, but we
And right
managed.
6. Into left 5. 150. Right 4 long. Keep in.
Ooh,
100.
the leaves. The leaves are
Left
very
4 over
slippery.
crest. And right 6. And left 5.
Nice.
150 to finish.
Well, we made up a ton of time in those last two
Slow down
sectors.
for the marshals.
Considering our pretty big incident, I think that was a pretty great recovery.
That went really well. Great stage. Good work.
Thanks, Nikki. All right, well, believe it or not, we are currently in second place, despite those two stage victories. Oh, no service.
Looks
I
like
am
the bumps and
amazed.
scuffs hasn't affected the mechanicals.
Okay, I thought every two we would have one, but I guess not here. So,
5,
away we go.
4, 3,
Wow.
2, 1, go. Left 6 over crest, dip.
Okay, well, gotta try not to damage the car more, too.
And left 5, 40 through dip, water splash. Right
Okay,
6
water
over
splash.
crest, 150.
Oh, wow.
Right 4 long, keep in, don't cut, 100.
Is there, like, concrete under those
Left
things?
four.
Because it made a weird screech.
And right 6,
Like a tire screech.
into left 5, 200, 200 over bumps, 60.
Nice. Very nice.
Right 4 long, and right 6, 100, left 6.
Oh, I meant to... Oh, yeah, I thought I was going to have a service area there to make some changes. So I was going to move those driver calls up a bit.
Open hairpin right, post outside.
Definitely
60.
feels like this is a place where
Right 6.
that
don't
is
cut.
really important. Just trying to
And bump.
frantically
And
get the wheel
left
straight
4.
again.
And right 6, 200, right 4 long, keep in, 150.
Feels like I might struggle with this car a little
Left
bit more in
4,
Australia,
keep in,
where we don't have quite as much room to breathe.
Right 5, don't cut.
See, that's
And
that
right 4,
on brakes
don't cut, 200.
little slide it does on entry that's really
Right
good.
6 over crest, 200.
Where's this right 6?
Left
Right there.
4 long, keep in, don't
I
cut.
think I would have called that a 5,
100.
sir.
Left 6 through dip, water splash. Right 5,
Easy.
and left 6. And
Can't get used to
right
how much
6
those
into
bog you
left
down.
right 6, don't cut. And bump.
Boy, we're not
And
really
left
pulling
4.
away from him, are we?
And right 6, 200, right 4
For what feels like a
60.
pretty good drive here.
Left 6 through dip.
Just a little wide there.
Right 5. And
5.
left 6, 80.
Alright.
Over finish to
Wide
stop.
open.
Okay, slow down for the
I'm trying.
marshals.
I'm trying. Whew. I was driving my heart out at the end of that. I don't know if it shows, but I was really buckled down there.
Amazing result. That's unbeatable.
I hope so. How'd we do? Oh, second. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Oh, what are the times? I want to see. Well, we did all of our goals, but we did not win despite 3 stage wins. Really must have been close. Not as much money because we weren't first. But we're now a professional. We're getting a little carried away. Okay, it's not the end of the world. There's still another event. We can still win the championship overall. But man, I thought we had taken that. It's going to be tough here in Australia. And it hasn't been terribly long. So I'm going to do a stage or 2 in Australia. And then we'll call that an episode. And it looks like, I guess, maybe we'll be doing Friday for the Land Rush. Probably finish out Land Rush or something like that. We'll see. This time, 13th position, 4 recoveries, 6 fastest splits, and 10 seconds or less of penalty time. And I'm going to go ahead and do kind of the same changes here. Take out the spare tire, because don't need it, and a little bit of camber in the front. Seemed to be good for it. I'm going to take the brake pressure down a tad, and keep that higher rear diff setting, because I liked that. Actually, I really liked the way the car drove overall in Michigan. Just a little worried about what things will be like here in Australia.
Good luck.
I will need that good luck, I believe. Such a good classic looking car. It's classy and classic.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Bump past junction, 80, dip,
Alright, definitely feels slipperier.
crest.
So I'll have to keep that in mind.
100 through dip, crest, jump baby, dip, through gate, crest, dip, right 3 over crest, 80 through dip, crest, dip,
Totally just got that turn.
crest, 100 through dip, crest, jump baby,
Really,
dip,
I read the course
right
wrong.
6 and left 5 over crest, 80
Oh
through
wow,
dip,
yeah.
through
The
gate,
oh,
100,
we hit
right
those.
5 long.
The brakes are. I'm glad I went down on the pressure because it seems like. Oof, it seems like touching the brake pedal means you're sliding.
Left 5, left 5, crest. And
Already
crest,
starting to get
80
kind of a
through
feel
dip,
for
left 5 long, 110 through
what
dip,
the different conditions are going to be like
left over crest,
in the different
and crest,
environments.
jump maybe, 250,
I knew it would be slipperier
right
here.
5, crest, turn hairpin left, bumps, 80.
Where's this hairpin left right here?
Through gate,
Nice.
right 6, and left
Shifted
5
early.
over
I
crest.
actually just hit the paddle.
80
I didn't
through
mean
dip,
to.
80. Right 5. Into left 6 long. Tightens over crest. Don't cut. Right 5.
Very
60,
different
through
environment
gate.
here. This
Left
just the
5,
way the
into
stages
right
are.
4, and left 3 over crest.
Oh,
Don't
those
cut.
fences hurt.
Into right
Those
5.
hurt a lot. I tried to be all slick and
80
get on the
dip.
course. Just bonsaiing
Left
it.
3 over crest. Dip, crest.
Oh, those are
60. Caution.
those are not your mama's fences. Those hurt.
Right. Crest.
I don't know when those are supposed to be stopping, but it must be big.
Right over crest.
Not great there. We're not terribly far behind despite all of that.
And crest, don't cut. 80 through dip. Left 5 long, don't cut. Right 3 long, opens over crests. Dip, right 5.
Sorry about your sign.
Right 5.
Call this the rally of property
Into left
damage.
6 long, tightens over crest. Don't cut.
Pushing too
Right
hard.
5,
That's
60,
what caused the
left
fence
5,
incident. That's what caused
crest,
the
and
near
crest.
spins.
80 through dip. Left 5 long to finish.
That was what it was all about. Alright, well, how far down are we?
Okay, slow down for the marshals.
2.9 seconds and in 4th place. Should have been an easy stage victory there, if not for the fence incident. But it is what it is.
So, not bad. Let's push on the next stage.
Oh, pushing was not the issue, my friend. Over pushing was the issue. I'm gonna do one more today. Let's do one more today. Huh? Huh? I know the shorter videos for Dirt seem to have been pretty good for people. 3 shorter videos per week. But I'm into it right now. I want to do more. I want to do more. Gotta do better. And they're pretty short stages too. All right, moving right along. So many button clicks. All right, she's heard of it.
Looking a bit battered, but at least it's mechanically sound.
At least he's always said that to us. Besides that one misfire thing we had, that was just a random failure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
go.
100 through dip.
Man, they're even getting off the line better. I wonder if there's just another car in this class that gets out of the hole a little bit better than this one.
60, keep left over crest. Care, right 1.
Now we're in a little bit of the woodsy environment.
Left 3, narrows.
Just
into right
didn't give it enough wheel input there for going that fast.
Left 5. Care, right 2. Into left.
Yeah, it's definitely a much tighter area here.
At right 4. Left 3. Don't cut.
But I love
right 3.
I love the feeling of the car.
2. Keep right
the stages are still a little bit of a mystery to me. Australia
left 2. 60
not coming to me quite as naturally.
Keep left over crest. Right 6. Right 3. Into
But
left
despite
2
the
opens.
large amount of flaws that our drivers had here, we're actually gapping a bit.
380.
Might just be a really difficult section. Easy now. let's not get too showy.
60 through dip. Crest. Right 4. 60.
Like that.
Keep middle over crests.
See, I'm dipping tires to really catch those ditches and help the car rotate, but it can lead you off course pretty easily.
Care, right 2, into left 3, crest. And right
Those are
4,
tough.
Dip. Crest.
Alright, we're still doing well. Trying to
Crest, jump baby, dip.
not drive it quite so hard.
Narrows. Into right 4, opens long, 80 through dip. Left 5, don't cut.
Too much cutting there.
Left 4 tightens.
To be safe.
Right 3, don't cut. And left 4, 80. Keep middle over crests.
Okay. I don't know if it's just the section or not, but I'm starting to feel back in the groove now, feeling like I'm understanding the car a bit more.
Left 1, keep right over crest. Right 4.
That's so much fun. It's scary. Like, it snaps around very quickly, but when you can catch it, it's pretty fun.
Keep right over crest. Care, right 2, into left 3, crest.
Has there been any or many pro drifters that ever try to go rally racing? Has that ever been a transition that's happened? I'm curious. Is that a 4 green? It was a 4 green. Very up. Like, we did amazing compared to the competitors there. I felt messy in places, but I think time-wise, we did quite well.
Result. That's unbeatable.
Poor car. Poor car. Well, we'll fix it up for next time here in Dirt 4 as we continue our event in Australia. All we gotta do is hold on to this first place, and we can probably still win the whole event.